Peace to the family. Peace to the family. How's everybody out there? Oh man, y'all in for a surprise today. Listen, I got a new guest. I'm happy to have this brother on here. I tried to get the brother on last year, but I wasn't able to make it happen. But everything happens in due time. So the brother's on here now. We about to get started for an explosive show. When I mean this brother's explosive, I mean the brother's explosive. So we about to get started. But before we do, family, I want to get to a few commercials as usual. I need all of y'all to get comfortable. Hit that like button, share the video, let the friends and family know. Brother Rich is on with somebody new, and I'm guaranteeing y'all won't regret it. All right, family. So we'll be right back, and I'll introduce the guests right after these few.
Hey there! Had a bad dream? I have dreams too. Some parts are scary and some parts are fun. Always remind yourself, it's only a dream and everything will be okay. I had a dream about being in a forest too. Check it out, my pet Petey was with me. Order your copy of Kayla Petey and the Forest on Amazon today.
It's the numerational session with King Simon. Text your full name and date of birth to 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. And get my books on Amazon now.
All right, family. Yeah, that Urban X commercial was real good. It was great. For those wondering, I went to New York. I was working with Cam on the album, so I kind of miss y'all. Good to be back on here. But listen, I want to bring to the digital stage. When I say this brother's amazing, I mean, oh man, you can feel this brother's energy through the screen. King Khurhu, welcome to my platform, my brother.
Thank you for that polite, loving welcome. It is my pleasure to be with you and share with your global audience.
Indeed.
I'd like to send my love, my peace. I'd like to cast spells of protection, enlightenment, perseverance, contact with ancient memory. May all these frequencies be elevated in each and every one of you out there. For I'm a global king, a love king, a peace king, a cosmic warrior king. I come to love, I come to heal, I come to mystically reveal to you your ancient divine design in the flesh. So it's my pleasure to send you love, peace, power, and above all, know that our time has come. The ways of wickedness, mass evil, has made its last stand. So now we have been resurrected, spiritually, culturally perfected in love's eye. And we come to balance the playing field in this living theater. We master the roles that we play. This time I came to play the role of God King, Sun God King, Ka, Kabaka, Shaka, Shava, Shiva, Khufu, Khurhu, Sun God King in this dispensation, earth rightful ruler, carrying nobody's water, marching to nobody's order, bowing to no element of fear, to an element of confusion, cannot be co-opted, cannot be compromised until the dream of black people is totally, completely realized. Ashe, Ashe for you.
Yes, sir. Ashe, my brother. Listen, so what is it about? What got you into this information? Like what happened in your life to make you realize what you now realize, my brother?
You have to excuse this sound for a minute. Someone's out there cleaning the sidewalk. I'm in my store. I go back till I was 3 years old. I could see outside the normal frequency range that was being projected by the cavemen. At 3 years old, I was already old and ancient in my mind's eye. I was remembering myself then. So at 3 years old, I asked the universe for one thing. I begged the universe on bending knees at the age of 3. I begged the universe to let me know myself. And the universe obliged me. And through countless pain and suffering chapters in my life, I persevered, went through hell and high waters to discover my truth, then recover my truth, then implement my truth inside my frequency. For I had fallen. Now, when I mention fallen, I mean fallen from a higher frequency range. I've always vibrated 5D and beyond, the fifth dimension and beyond. I've never been locked down into the body prison. That was one thing I had not experienced. So this is why I opted to go into slavery. Well, of course, the material man had to have his eye on stage too. So there has to be different ages and stages of the game in this living theater. But we wrote this program. We invented this game. And so, but once again, the game goes on for so long and through so many eons, you can forget your story. So I'm in my story recovery now. So therefore, no longer do I wear the baseball cap, I wear the crown. It is my job as an alpha male, as a conscious alpha male, to return to us our sacred identity, how we move in the game, our sacred projection, how we allow the world to receive us. Not with pants down, not with jeans so tight you can't outrun a fat police on crutches. We can't look like the decrepit. We're the elect, the elite in this garden. We're the lions in this kingdom. We're the gods in this game. I come back to help remind us of that. So we took that fall only to learn detachment from the 3D body prison, which is all illusion. And so I did that on this incarnation. I came to do battle with the illusion of death, with a field-based reality. So now I'm in a place where we vibrate, where we create reality, where we project the movie that we're in, and not be subject to somebody else's movie projection. Seen, Ashe.
Ashe, my brother. Listen, so I watched your previous interview earlier, and I hear you mention a lot about this being a holographic projection, this being an illusion, and this realm not being real. And I find it interesting, even myself in my experience, knowing that. I noticed when you started to talk about your mother, it was almost like you was going to cry. Now, I want to ask you, what is it about this illusion that we know it's an illusion, but the love is so real, it causes tears to flow through our eyes every time, even if we know death isn't real. It'll cause the tears to just come flowing down our face. What is it about this matrix that causes us to still be attached to our loved ones in this matrix?
Oh, no, all that's part of the game. And spirit water is a part of the game. I cried at the drop of a hat, but don't mistake that for no kind of weakness. That's spirit water that I'm sharing. I'm so overwhelmed by the gods that my cup runs over. So I give up the water. But you have to realize now, until my mother introduced me to some foreign god, she's Almighty God in my eyes. And I have the power innate in my purity, in my innocence, the power that she's missing. I got it. So, and plus you're in a holographic reality. This is a projection, a simulation of the real. Nothing here is real. Nothing is real. Your mind makes it real. You're vibrating in your avatar in a three-dimensional frequency that allows you to be jacked in or plugged into the matrix, the living theater, where all of us are role players. I decided I would not play a role someone would assign to me. As I'm the oldest man on the planet, as the sun favors me, and I created the order now that's in power, given the appearance of being in power, that's all illusion too. All supported by fear-based realities, supported by ignorance, greed, lust, and a host of other carnal principalities. Okay, now we're the standard bearers in this game. We're the love, we're the light, we're the truth. We're the innocents. We're the forgiving. We're the loving. We're the ones that fly. We're the ones that disappear. We're the shamans. We're the priests. We're the kings. We carry the water of the gods. We don't bow to inferior frequencies based on the lower carnal. As a matter of fact, kingship means rising above the carnal, being neck up and not waist down, realizing that you and we are the people who truly wear the crown. So now it is time for us to be in our high place, to return to our original state of grace, to take this game over in this living theater. So from this day on, realize, each and every one of you, all of us are role players. All of us on stage in this living theater. What role are you playing? And is your role making a difference? Did you come to help us out? Did you come to bring balance and order to the planet? We need paradise. Our children, our women. I need to apologize to all the women and the children for their fall and all the hell and pain they're going through. I want to apologize to all Black women because I feel like it's my fault that they failed. When I fell from 5D back into 3D, then the caveman could come out of the bowels of the earth from which I had condemned him to. I fell from 5D to 3D, so now he up on the earth running around like he owns some shit. Okay, that's only for a minute while I'm absent from my senses. Okay, my senses have returned. So the nigga shit is disappearing. Day by day, all the demonic forces that rule this realm are coming under serious attack right now with each word that I utter. I'm cutting the grip out these motherfuckers' ass with each word that I utter. They falling everywhere in their spirits of iniquity. So once again, I apologize to black women, to black children. I apologize to humanity for falling, for allowing the earth to fall to such a level of decadence and evil and violence. I apologize for that. God put me on watch. God put me in control. I dropped the ball. And I caused a lot of people worldwide to go into the bowels of the caveman's mind. And ain't nothing in there but pain and suffering, ugliness, disaster, just ugliness. So I come back to return to people, to love, to light, to peace, to truth, to courage, to patience, to power in this hour. And I'm the change I want to see. I'm the God I'm waiting on. My mother's a super God, and I'm a slave. I'm her servant. And that's any black woman on the planet. Matter of fact, any woman who embraces femininity, I'm her child. I'm her soldier. I'm her cosmic warrior. I will come to her aid. I will lift her up high. I will bow at her footstool. I'm not waiting on a God that's mad and angry. I'm waiting on the dark feminine to come to her senses, to take this mop off her damn head and realize that she's the mother of all gods, that she's the creator and the projector of this matrix that we find ourselves in. I just need to, day by day, as I come to my senses, bring my woman and my women and my children to their senses, that we're earth rightful rulers, that we create harmony and majesty upon the planet. We don't get this from a faggot who can't stand the sun 30 seconds on a dark, cloudy day. I'll let up for a minute. I'm catching a breath.
Indeed. Let me ask you, what's the purpose for the noose and the chains? A lot of people in the chat noticed that. I also noticed that as well.
Strange fruit. Strange fruit. If I don't wear this noose, the black man never gets his pants up on his ass. He's showing more ass than bitches showing. He done failed Lois Whale shit. So when I come to remind you that you got a story, that you have a history. You have a history that you have to defend. You have a history also that you have to transcend. So if I don't show you, if I don't become art in motion, I don't teach you. You forget your story. And now you can't, like a pair of scissors, you can't fucking walk because your jeans so fucking tight. Or you can't get them up because they're so big and droopy. We become the dregs of a shit stem that is totally hostile to us. Okay, so now I'm not yielding to that shit stem. I come to bring light. I come to bring love. I come to bring resilience. I come to bring courage, peace. I come to bring sovereignty and autonomy over your own dome. Hell, going back to the place where we used to roam freely, way in the upper room, the place where sweet flowers bloom, is where we're accustomed to being. Hell, we the elected elite of Almighty God. We don't play this cowboy shit. We're the gods in this game. We're the lions in this kingdom. Axe Burning Spear.
Where would you say we come from, since this realm is an illusion?
Well, I'm from the star system Sirius. I came off the star system cosmic bench and come in here because I couldn't take this shit. Black man done failed Lois Whale shit. There ain't no standard bearers. Every time motherfucker open his mouth, he telling a lie. He can't control his nuts. He can't control his dick head, so he can't think with his big head. So hell, I didn't have no choice. I had to come off the cosmic bench. I remember I done did this. I've already graduated this plane. I've done Atlantis. I've done Egypt. I've done all this here. I came off the bench and come back in to bring courage, to bring peace, to bring truth, to bring justice, to bring righteousness, to bring courage, to bring innocence and love. So, do the majority of black people come from Sirius? I can't say that. Now you got brothers, I'm sure, on this show that deal with the scholarship. I'm a warrior king. I'm a cosmic warrior. I'm not the scholar. You got them. We got plenty of scholars. They taught me. The ones that are on your show, they teach me. They help me remember myself. Okay, but what I have that they don't have is I've not been trained by anybody. Ain't nobody trained me. Ain't nobody programmed me. Ain't nobody institutionalized me. I never owned a cell phone. I don't know how to cut this computer on. I'm totally unplugged from their shit system. Of course, I got these temples, but hell, I play the game in my own way. I write my own reality. Ain't no man who can't hold the sun gaze 30 seconds on a dark, cloudy day gonna tell me what to do on my planet. That ship done sailed. Check that. That ship has sailed. I've learned that lesson. So there's no bullet. There's no bomb. Now, I've not been an animal in 53 years. I've not worn the uniforms of oppression in 53 years. I've not lied, cheated, or been deceptive in 53 years. I've not lived like this Western Negro and this caveman in 53 years. I've not worn the uniforms of oppression or sexual exploitation. Every time you receive me, you're going to receive me in my royal essence, in my ancestral glory. That's all I'm going to project because I know who we are. I know myself. I know where I'm from. And I'm from the land of virtue. I'm from the land of moral codes and high exalted essence. This is why we wear the crown. It speaks to our relationship with the cosmic God and the cosmic forces of creation. The God of love, the God of peace, truth, courage, patience, righteousness, justice, balance, order that begets access to immortality. And for us, that's the only reality. Immortality. Hear me out there, world. For us is the only reality. Hear me now. Immortality for us is the only reality. And guess what? At the end of the day, you are who you're waiting on. You've been disemboweled. You've been depleted. You've been deleted. You've been wiped out. You've been seriously mind fucked. So be about the business of detaching emotionally. Be about the business of reclaiming your sacred image. Be about the image. Be about the energy of perfecting your moral code. Stop lying. Stop cheating. Stop being deceptive. Stop being promiscuous. Hell, the reason your third eye can't open, you can't stop fucking. Semen is synthesized sunlight. And if you fucking every time you turn around, all your most powerful energy is going to pleasure. So this is why you stay a child. And guess what? Your women still call you baby and fucking boo. You still a fucking child all throughout the goddamn planet. Everybody call you baby and boo. And call another motherfucking man. Say, yo, baby, I'm going to meet the man. You going to meet the fucking man, but who the fuck am I? You boo. Bitch, I'm Boozilla. Bitch, I'm Boozilla.
Man, oh man, brother.
Wow.
Oh man.
Brother, I love us. I love us. I love us enough to regenerate myself 1,000 times, to reconnect the rhythm with ancient rhyme, futuristically for right now. I'm in my ancient mind futuristically for right now. We play to win. From sun up to sundown, we wear the crown. Get this right, black people. From sun up to sundown, we wear the crown, which means neck off operation, control over waist down situation. No longer being ruled by cravings and desires of the flesh. Realizing that you have to be more spirit than flesh. So, women, stop trying to be so much in your seductive modality. Your job on the planet is not to constantly keep my dick hard. You're not to constantly keep me in states and throes of lust. Hell, you the goddess for goddamn sake. You're the standard bearer. I bow to you. I crawl to you. I worship you. I know who you are. You're my greatest, most powerful shining star. I come here into this game. I left Star System Series, came off the cosmic bench. They come in here to get you away from Wong. Wong, I want you to take all your fucking hair out of Africa. I want you to take all your fucking robots out of Africa. I want you to take your ass out of Africa. I want to take all these motherfucking trespassers in Africa. I want your ass out. I want your asses out. O-U-fucking-T. I want your asses out. Know this. In the spirit of love and life and all that is true and God's divine kingdom. Pack your shit. Ashe.
Ashe, my brother.
Yeah, great.
What are some spiritual practices that you do to tap into your multidimensional self?
Yeah, check that. Okay, now you know I'm plant-based. I've not eaten animal in 53 years. Okay. And most people think I'm a womanizer, but like Richard Pryor on yoga, I do very little fucking. This is why I'm able to do what I do. I run these enterprises. I'm a healer, the mystic revealer. I'm a shaman. I'm a priest. I'm a king. I'm a servant. Sometimes I wash dishes. My point is, I wear the crown. I do whatever is necessary for me to do to make sure the struggle continues. Okay, I fast. I teach weaponized yoga. I teach weaponized candle burning. I teach weaponized thought pathologies. I teach imagination activation. I teach the spirit of resurrection. As you know, 33 sections in the spine, and the character that these people have been bound to for all these years, 33 when he kicks the bucket, and 33 degrees of Masonry, which means the black man himself is a resurrection machine. As he started to bring the energy up through the yogic process in Egypt, we call that Ari Anka, to make spiritual life and return to your spiritual essence, return to your ancient cosmic design within this rhythm, within this rhyme. So, the weaponized yoga. So, this science I teach, and you start to make each movement, you send it somewhere. Now remember, there are no barriers. This is a matrix. It's a hologram. You say etch a sketch. You can put what the hell you want to put in it. You just need to own the thought process. Now, if your thought process through 40 years has been hijacked by fear, lust, greed, envy, jealousy, well, hell, I'm way above your damn head. But if you're taking time to conquer inner space to find a safe place inside your own dome, the place where you can roam, in the upper room where sweet flowers bloom, yeah, you had peace in your head. You own the real estate between your ears. You didn't know fear. You didn't know this intense anger and rage. Neither did you know pedophilia. I man come to heal ya. Neither did you know pedophilia, Lord. You never fallen that goddamn low. Here, half the time, there were those of us who were eunuchs, didn't even have sex. We had mastered their whole body frequency, man. Yeah, totally mastered that. Now motherfucker can't keep his nuts 2 fucking weeks and wonder why he's still behind the goddamn 8 ball and still struggling to keep his pants up on his ass. These beta motherfucking males are making all the babies. These beta males are making all the babies. So I have to come back in the game. So I have to populate the damn earth with the king seed because ain't nobody in the damn game. Everybody in the game, fucking pretty boys, cutie pie. And what's this I see? All the men got their fucking nails polished now. The beta male painting his fucking nails now. The beta male mimicking the bitches now. How the hell are my ancestors supposed to set up and deal with some shit like that? They had to send me in this shit, man. Even though I volunteered, because I'm a noble king. But trust me, we look like straight cosmic fucking slop. Cosmic slop. So know, people, that I love you, and know that I'm a sweet, loving, gentle king, even though the gods will take my voice and they'll go ballistic on your ass. But me, Kakabaka Shaka Kufu Khurhu, I love you. And I'm gentle as a lamb, but I'm a dragon king. And I got work to do. I got to heal the earth. There's so much evil. There's so much hatred on the planet. There's so much, and the children don't stand a chance in this motherfucker. So I had to come in. So as a result of coming in, I've been productive. I've given us all sorts of institutions. I've given us love. I played the role of the healer, the mystic revealer. I've been the example. I wear the crown. I wear the noose. But yeah, this is the I can't forget this. If I fuck around and forget this, if I fuck around and forget these, I would put blonde weaves in my motherfucking head and paint my fingernails and have my pants falling off my motherfucking ass. If I forget my fucking story, I would lose access to the crown of my ancient glory. I would be a $2 chicken shit moving through the fucking matrix. Did you get that? So I know who the hell we are. You think I'm finna settle for this shit? You think I'm finna settle for the goddamn scarecrows this fucking Chinese turning out in our women? You think I'm finna settle for that shit? They're fucking human artificial. Black motherfuckers pretending to be mimicking black people. These motherfuckers mimicking black people now. They mimicking black people. It's a disgrace to black people. None of the women want to look like you. Everybody want fucking straight hair. They want to deny the cosmic coil that locks them into the frequency of the sun. The sun is our damn daddy. The SUN is our daddy. Your skin is condensed sunlight. The sun is our daddy. So, but the Chinese make sure that the sun cannot hit my women's scalp. They make sure that she got her ass cut off, all this. The black woman is not broken. She don't need to be fucking fixed. She's the most beautiful creature in the fucking game. She's the most beautiful creature in all the fucking universe. She ain't broke. She's the mother of all civilization, the mother of all schools of thought. She's God. But God done slipped on a fucking banana peel and broke her ass. So I had to come back and get her and remind her of the role that she played when she's in her consciousness. Mm-hmm. By the way, it's my fault now that she choosing this fucking long hair because hell, I ain't gave her shit to love lately. I ain't gave her shit to love lately. She done saw me carrying another motherfucker's water for 400 goddamn years. She done saw me bow. She done saw me be pussy whooped. She done saw me be a motherfucking punk. She done saw me do every goddamn thing but defend her honor. So know why she got her ass on the show. You ain't celebrating. You ain't did shit lately. You ain't did a motherfucking thing lately. You ain't delivered no motherfucking body. You ain't did shit later, but be prolific. Mm-hmm. I love you, but fuck being prolific.
You know, it's funny. When I was watching your video earlier, one of the first things that popped in my mind, I said, this brother got dragon energy. Then I heard you mention the dragon energy.
I'm a dragon king.
Talk to me about
dragon is just a winged serpent.
Yeah, talk to me about that.
Brother, we're the serpent worshippers. But remember now, serpent and sun are the same thing. Snake. The snake goes into the cave, shovels off his skin. When the snake comes out, it's a brand new creature. Mm-hmm. Okay, now the snake's venom, like the tongue, can heal or kill. We use the snake in all of its parts for healing. When the snake, of course, is in the circle, it's the Ouroboros, or the feminine symbol. And of course, when it's like this, it's frequency, vibration. And of course, like this, it's the male member. So feminine, masculine, balanced order within the snake. Now that the snake is the sun. It's sunake. And so the winged serpent, say for instance, when black men go back to the old ways in Egypt and Ethiopia and Atlantis, where they were semen retentive, once you keep your semen for 6 months, hell, it turns to a little serpent. 12 months, it turns to a bigger serpent. 18 months, it starts to get wings. By the time you get 2 years in the game, now you're a dragon king. Now you move in and outside of this frequency range. Now you own your reality. Now you own your projection. Your reality is not shipped into you from the bowels of a fucking caveman's mind on which the sun did not shine.
So you seem to stress semen retention a lot. So that's something that
that's enough, because all the black men doing is fucking.
Yeah.
And eating up every motherfucking thing. That's all they doing. Fucking eating up every goddamn thing.
Man.
So my thing is, but look at the women. All you women want to keep in your dick nature. She want to keep you waist down and not neck up. Look at how she dresses. Look how you let her come out the goddamn house. You think this shit cute. You don't open your fucking mouth when she leave the goddamn house half-ass naked with these fucking yoga holes for pantyhose and the bitch can't touch your goddamn toes. And you let her come out the goddamn house like this. Where the fuck is you at? Yeah, beta motherfucking male, boo. Hey, boo. You can't open your motherfucking mouth about shit a woman do. Cause hell, your ass ain't even together. You ain't trying to find me, so I can get your ass together. So semen retention is a must in order for you to activate your third eye. Think about it now. Semen is synthesized sunlight. And so this whole 666, neutron, proton, electrons, the sun, the sun dragon. So when you get in your high frequency, this is a laser. The black man is a weapon unto himself when he got some semen. When he got some semen. But if all his energy is walking down the street in somebody's ass, he got his pants hanging off his ass. So they got shit else. That's right. Okay, so semen retention is a must in order for you to activate the third eye, to access your crown chakra, to come in the game and project and manifest your own reality. Semen retention. Now that there, you got to perfect detachment from cravings and desires of the flesh. You have to be more spirit than flesh, because in the flesh reality, it's fear-based. You have to get out of the fear-based reality. Now remember, we were never conquered by men. We were conquered by spirit. The main spirit was fear. Then that spirit was compounded by ignorance, then deprivation. Okay, but we factored into our fall, our rise. So all the death that's taking place in our communities today, we factor that into our lives. We would kill off the weaker ones of us, and some of us would be sacrificial lambs, so souls like me could come through. And when souls like me get through, now remember, I'm rare, it's hard to get through. So I had to be like the spook who sat by the door. I had to eat my tongue. I had to walk all kinds of ways just to survive, to get to a point where I could protect myself, defend myself, until I could become sovereign. And I couldn't become sovereign until I remember myself. And I remember myself, I remember my truth. So I remember my truth. I remember I'm made of love. I'm pure love and light. Okay, but I'm in this realm of darkness. Okay, so I come to fight with my love, with my light, with my courage, with my patience, with my truth, with my dress, with my finesse, with my hymns, with my rhymes, with my poetry, with every inch of energy in my body. I will fight evil till I fucking can't breathe no more. That's my program. I'm a demon slayer.
What?
I'm a demon slayer.
You know, do you do a lot of astral traveling, brother? I hear you talk about being unplugged from the matrix. Do you do a lot of astral traveling?
Remember, I ain't never had a damn cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't play these motherfucking games. That's the most demonic invention that has ever been made. Check
cell
this
phone.
out.
Wow.
Look at this. Check this. Check this shit. Check this.
Yeah.
Every phone number that you used to remember, that you had total recall, you don't remember damn thing now. Every notification is in the cell phone. Every ad, every subtract, every notification in the cell phone. Your whole motherfucking brain now is in the cell phone, and you can't remember your goddamn way home. You got brain fog now. Okay, now ain't no family now, ain't no dinner at the table. You glued to a machine, which is demonic. Now this machine has taken you over. Your ass about to be in the metaverse now. That's what 5G and all that is about, the metaverse. We ain't gonna deal with that too much. But know that your ass is being programmed and robotized as I speak. We got to become more fucking tribal and unplug from this fucking Chinaman and unplug from this motherfucking European. These motherfuckers does not dictate the way black consciousness go or flow. I wouldn't follow neither one of them motherfuckers to a goddamn strip club. I don't go to strip clubs anyway. If I fucking did, I would follow them motherfuckers to it. So my point is, they need to get their ass out of Africa, and them house niggas letting them come and take the fucking country. They need to drop in their fucking steps right now. I need some men to grow in Africa. I need fucking warrior kings. I need motherfucking healers and mystic revealers. I need magicians. I need witch doctors. I need voodoo priests. I need fucking gods in Africa.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I don't care nobody's fucking war.
What's your? Have you been to Africa?
This time? No.
Yeah, in this incarnation, yeah.
Not this time. But everything around me is Africa. Africa is not a geography. Africa is an ideology, in my mind. Because everywhere is Africa. Everywhere we are is Africa.
Do you have clear memory of your past lives? Like I heard you mention Atlantis. Do you remember?
Well, hear me. In order for you to be receiving this projection here, my reality is active. My dreams are manifest. In other words, I'm who I've been in. I'm that person. I'm in my pharaonic memory. I'm in my pharaonic mind. I'm in my pharaonic truth, in my pharaonic discipline. I'm in my God King energy. I mean, I've returned. I mean, Cameron, I failed for 400 plus fucking years. Actually, I've been on the run down there 4,000 years since I've been in my truest essence. Okay, so I've learned my lessons. I perfected detachment from the flesh, from the emotional realm. I perfected my love, my spirit of forgiveness. I perfected my truth. I've risen out of my carnal nature. I'm no longer ruled by lust, anger, greed, envy, jealousy, fear. So the children can trust me. That's more than I can say about 3/4 of these motherfuckers on the planet. I wouldn't trust these motherfuckers with a damn child. Because they fucking corrupt. And now you done had 2 niggas to go up in the fucking White House. They tell us, don't a damn thing matter. They tell us it ain't no fucking gender. Now how the fuck we the standard bearers and it ain't no fucking gender? We're the damn standard bearers of creation. We're the standard bearers of righteousness. We're the standard bearers of balance and order. We're the elected elite. We're the motherfucking standard bearers. We have to set the tone. We don't follow motherfuckers who just been out of the goddamn cage for 2 fucking weeks to give us the consciousness, and we older than fucking time itself. You understand that? Well, Rapa,
Mhm.
you need to
Indeed.
continue and segue.
No, you could go ahead, brother. I was listening. I'm
Okay,
very,
so
very
at any
interested.
rate, just another segue. So some of the things that I do, I got museums where I host and keep African antiquities because we put our story in the art. We put everything in the art. So African people should be, black people, wherever you are, white people too. I love everybody too. I love white people too. But I'm going to tell you motherfuckers about yourself though. Half you motherfuckers some raggedy motherfuckers. Now, I love life. I love people. I love everybody. But I don't love anything to do with evil, period. So, but even unnecessary coming on colors. Hell, you got some motherfuckers not black as ace of spade. I wouldn't trust nobody fucking with. So, but at any rate, I make sure that people are safe, are well, are healthy. We never went to white people to get well. White people came to my grandmother to get well. Shit, we ain't never went to a motherfucker who talking about getting well. Hell, we the damn doctors, we the damn herbalists, we the damn chemists. What the hell we look like going fucking with a motherfucker who can't hold a son gauge talking about heal me? This motherfucker is sick. How the hell can he heal you? How can a sick motherfucker heal you? He can't. So grow a set of nuts, black man, wherever the fuck you at out there. Pull your pants up on your ass and grow some nuts. As a matter of fact, when you grow some nuts, control them. Keep your dick in your britches for about 6 motherfucking months to become God. That's what needs to happen. So I didn't come here to pussyfoot around with a bunch of fucking beta males. Because we're at this point in the game where, remember, I don't need anybody. I'm from the 5D frequency and beyond. I come to get those who can elevate their frequency. I ain't worried about these motherfuckers in all these other camps and shit. That's their business. I love all that too. And I wish them well. But I know the way out of this shit. I drive the fucking cosmic chariot, which vibrates in a different frequency range than the one that you experience. Yeah.
What you talking about? The macabre? When you say cosmic chariot?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. What do you think about religion? I'm curious. What do you think as an elder? What's your thoughts on religion and its impact?
Religion is slavery.
Uh-huh.
It's slavery. It'll keep you from ever knowing God. It's designed to keep you from ever knowing God. Because the kingdom or the kingdom of God is where? It's within.
Mm-hmm.
When I look up in the sky, most people look up in the sky and expect to find fucking Jesus. Now what they find is the sun on the cross. The SUN on the cross, which is the 4 cardinal points. North wind, east wind, west wind, south wind, which is the fucking world news. Which is the spinning compass, which is the spinning cross. That's what's on that's the sun that's on the cross. The compass. For we were seafaring people. So ain't no SON on no cross. So what black women are doing all throughout the fucking planet, especially in black ass Africa, is practicing fucking white supremacy with this Jesus shit. That's what they're practicing. And I could kick the scab off half of their fucking asses. The original people bowing down, children of the sun, bowing down to a motherfucker who can't hold the sun a goddamn split second. And we know the sun is the right eye of God and the moon is the left. So you can't go before God without getting punishment. That means I created your ass. That means God didn't create you. I created your ass and I created you without melanin. And by me doing that, I created you without compassion. So you've been a terror on the motherfucking earth ever since I fucking created your ass. That's why I had to pay for this shit. That's why I take this fucking fall. But anyway, I got a little fucking rope burn. I got stretched. I got hung at the stake. I got burned at the stake. I ain't forgot the motherfucking thing. I ain't forgot how nice and sweet America has treated me since I've been here. I don't forget a goddamn thing. That's my ancestors talking. They don't forget shit.
No, definitely.
So love is the key that sets in a captive free. You know, Orion Oracle Shop. Orion'sOracleShop.com. That's where you can find the king at. Orion's, that's the constellation Orion, OracleShop.com. You got to check that out.
And you also...
it's a bunch of... Excuse me.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
No, you were speaking.
Oh, no. When you mention your shop, I just want to remind the people, you're also going to be speaking with the queen, sister Tarsili.
Exactly. God Queen.
Yeah, God Queen Tarsili. Let me put this on the screen for people to see it. Healer's Alchemy and Food for Thought lecture series. This is happening Sunday, February 5th from 4 to 9 p.m. And this is in Atlanta. So if whoever's in Atlanta, you can see this brother live in person Could you imagine how this brother's energy is going to be live and in person? Shout out to Tassili Mayat. This is on 640 Evans Street in Atlanta, Georgia, zip code 30310. This is at the Unity and Coffee Cafe. So y'all could, if you're in the area, family, that's happening this Sunday. I definitely
You want to be there. I'll be blessing people. I'll be doing cleanses. I'll be doing special things. But one of the special things I'll be doing is giving the God Queen Tarsili her cosmic crowning, returning the power back from the back to the system frequency versus where we had it.
Right.
Back to the matriarchy. So that's where the power is, back with the great mother. So the God Tarsili has been tireless, has been on these motherfuckers like a pit bull her whole existence, giving her essence, giving her love, giving her time, giving her space, giving her place, giving everything she got to make sure black people are healed. And she had enough courage to reach out and touch this king. And I'm a fucking terror. So I scare most motherfucking intellectuals because I'm the truth. And most motherfuckers ain't ready to deal with the truth, but I'm all truth. So we'll be giving her cosmic crowning. That's to return the dark feminine, the triple blackness of space. The black woman returning back to her proper place inside her own dome, where she will start to roam and enter the upper room, the place where sweet flowers bloom and control planet Earth again. Ashe all over the world throughout creation.
Indeed, Ashe. Make sure y'all come through, family. That's gonna be powerful. February 5th. Make sure.
Fire. Let me tell you, it's gonna be fire, Lord. It's gonna be fire.
What kind of, I'm curious, with a personality like yours and you're unplugged, what kind of music you listen to, brother? What kind of music you vibe
Total
to?
metaphysical. Oh man, total metaphysical. It has to be speaking to the chakras. It has to be speaking to my spirit. Remember now, I'm pure love. I'm just a warrior. But I'm a lamb. I'm really lambish. But the dragon and the lion has to live because they'll gobble, they'll crush the fucking light, they'll crush the lamb. You know that.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I love music. Music is a god, man. Music is the only way that kept me in the game this long. If no music, I don't play this hand. I can't play this role. The music has been my confidant, has been my companion, has been my savior, has been my relief, has been my elevation. Music has saved my life. So I love metaphysical music. One of my favorite artists is Ja Utah. This brother sings with so much heart and so much soul. Now, part of my frequency, I'm Shava Shiva. My name is Kakabaka Shaka. Shava Shiva. Shava Shiva. I'm India too. I'm India. I'm all India. Shava Shiva Kufu Khurhu. Don't get this shit twisted. That's my shit in India too. Yeah, that's my shit. That's the sacred spiral. That's the cosmic coil.
Right.
Don't get this shit twisted. I'm Buddha. Yeah, I wear the crown. Yeah, I'm all the fucking stereotypes that you read about. I'm the motherfucker you digging up in Egypt. I'm the motherfucker you digging up in Angkor Wat. I don't care where you go, you're still digging up my shit. That's me. You still eating my fucking mummies and shit. You got a hell of a fucked up appetite. Well, I love everybody. And I come to love you. I come to heal you. I come to set the inner captive free. That's what love does. That's what truth does. Truth has been my savior. Just acknowledging the truth, because the truth is able to eradicate the fear. And once I was able to eradicate the fear, I was able to step out of the matrix. Step out of central programming. I stepped out of central programming. Stepped out of central programming. So now I write the games.
A lot of people want to know what's your astrology sign. They want to know what
Guess
sign
what?
are you, brother?
You know, much as I cry here, I have to be Cancer. I feel every damn thing.
Oh man, okay.
So I'm Cancer. Matter of fact, I come into the game on July 4th.
Well, on July 4th.
On July 4th.
That's a very important day for the Sirius star system and Earth.
Tell me about it.
You connected to Sirius for real, huh? Okay.
Brother.
Yeah, brother.
Do you think look at the screen now? It took me hundreds of years to get here. Look, check me now. I'm back. It took me hundreds of years to get here. Star system Sirius. I know you find yourself curious, but take me serious. I'm from the star system Sirius. Unbreakable, uncheckable. No weapon formed against me can prosper, because I know what? Everything in the 5 sense perceptory range is all illusion. It's all illusion. It's all holographic, all assimilation. Your mind makes it real. So as you learn to perfect detachment, that's how you learn to escape the matrix. Now you taking the red pill. You can get out of the matrix.
I heard you tell a story about you had several experiences in your life where the simulation, like there was like a glitch or something. Like, yeah. Tell me some of those experiences.
Okay,
because,
for instance, right?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, talking to Atlanta, I'm going to Atlanta one day. So on the way to Atlanta, and I remember now, I'm plant-based now for 53 years. I'm not eating animal in 53 years. I've not lied, cheated, been deceptive in 53 years. I've not lived like the obedient Negroes and shit like that for 53 years. I've been living like the gods for 53 years in terms of my moral code and virtue and my love and my diligence toward working the freeing up of humanity. Okay, so I'm going to Atlanta. This must have been 20, 25 years ago, even maybe a little longer. But now I'm plant-based and I'm very psychedelic and I'm a yogi. Now remember, I'm a yogi. Okay, so my thing has always been to break the matrix. Now, in order for the movie The Matrix to be out, somebody had to already be in the game as a player. I was already in the game. I was already in the game. Okay, so this particular time I'm going to Atlanta. On the way to Atlanta, I decided I want to fly. So I'm flying all outside the car. I got one thing on there. I'm actually flying all outside the car now, because remember, I'm not the body now. I'm on a different frequency. I don't lie, I don't cheat, I don't deal with deception. I'm not your child. I'm not boo. Okay, so my experience is different than average, programmable Negro. My experience is totally different. Okay, so now I'm flying all outside the car. We the flying Africans, we can fly. We can access all kinds of things. Imagination activation. I teach imagination activation. See, once you've been trained to see the damn glass is half full or half empty, you can't get to what I'm talking about, because you've been trained a certain way to make sure ain't no damn water in the glass. You keep seeing the glass is half empty. Okay, so I'm flying on the way back. But now I'm flying all the way down there. So on the way back, the God's got some shit in store for me. I don't know this now, but on the way back, I get the feeling something comes over me and says, the brother's driving, the car's going 95 miles per hour. Something comes over me and says, step out the car. I say, step out the car. So yeah, step out the car. I stepped out the car. When I stepped out the car, I started rolling. Wasn't no ground, because the ground was in my head. So that quantum leap, I stepped out of the matrix because I took the leap of faith. And I'm obedient to the gods to a fault.
To a T.
If they tell me to do some shit, I would do it. If they say walk in front of 1 million tanks, I would do it. If the goddess tell me to do something, I would do it right then. Because that's where my power comes from. So I stepped out of the car and I started rolling. And then the whole firmament comes down. And the firmament receives me and welcomes me back home, give me my marching orders. And then they tell me, well, you got to go back in the game and finish waking up. Yeah. So I came back, I had to come back in the game. And went through a whole bunch of this and that. But
how old? When did this happen?
This is about 25 years. Now I'm 73 years young. I'm 73.
Beautiful.
Yeah, but time and space are both illusions. So I'm 29. I'm more powerful now at 73 than I ever been when I was a youth, when I was an adolescent. Because I'm not the body. I'm a frequency. I'm a vibration. I'm love. I'm light. I'm courage. I'm patient. So my point is, all these different things that happened to me, that's why I don't have any fear. Because hell, I done stepped out of the damn car. All kinds of things happened. God told me one day to drive into the sunset. I knew I couldn't drive into the sunset, but I did it anyway. And I towed the car. So the car ended up on his back. To make a long story short, 150 people have gathered around. I can't get out of the car, so I morph into a snake. I'm a snake. I'm a serpent king anyway. I'm a dragon. So I morph into a snake, but they see this projection. They don't see me in my dragon. That's energy. They see this energy. So when I get out of the car from having a wreck, from driving in the sunset, I give a speech to the 150 people out there. I tell the people who I am. I'm Kakabaka, Shaka, Shava, Shiva, Khurhu, Sun, God, King. And you see, I just broke the matrix because I told him I broke the matrix. I broke the matrix. That's why the God has me do that, so I could break the matrix. I had tore up all kinds of shit and didn't have a scratch. So the ambulance come. So I get the message I should stop talking to people, go back on the ground. So by the time I lay back on the ground, the ambulance come. They checked me and said, we're going to put a brace on your neck, but we know there's nothing wrong with you. I said, how you know nothing wrong with me? I get in the truck. We get in the ambulance. The 3 ambulance driver turned to 3 ancestors. Can you believe this? They turned to 3 ancestors in the van, in the ambulance. So they telling me about my bravery, about my courage, about my work, how much they love my tribal haircut, how they love my uniqueness, how they love the fact that I didn't take the easy way out, how I listened to them. They appreciate it. And so we went to the hospital. They went to the hospital. We got to the hospital. We just loving each other. We crying and laughing and loving. And then, but the journey is still going. Now we went through a corridor. Now I don't know what this corridor was, but going through this corridor, everybody was trying to touch me. They're trying to reach out and trying to get a piece of me because I was the purest light in the earth. You know, I've always been pure, even from small. I've always been a good kid. I've always been mother's finest. That's just my nature. So
you had a real good relationship with your mom, huh?
Yeah. My mom showed me courage. My mom showed me discipline. My mom showed me loyalty. My mom showed me she could come through. Don't fucking care what. She could come through and she could cover me. So.
Do you still communicate with your mother?
Hospital. Wait a minute. Let me get this.
Yeah.
Back to the hospital. This is very important. So I'm in the hospital. So the police come up and say, say, hey, we brought you this. The police brought me this. Took out of the car. They brought me this here. Said, this is for the king. I'm wondering where they get this from. The guards are moving. Okay, so I'm up in the hospital, sitting up on the bed because I'm not going to let them do shit to me because they're wrong with me. I'm sitting up on the bed like this. So a doctor's going to say, we got to give you a shot or some kind of tetanus shot or something. So I said, no, you can't give me a shot. I don't take shots. I'm not giving you that. So they insist, I'm going to give you a shot. I said, no. So when I said no like that, every goddamn thing in the whole hospital stopped and froze. For damn near 30 seconds to a whole minute, wasn't nothing moving. I got up and walked around and moved and didn't realize I was in a fucking a B movie that I had put on pause. Now, it took me a while to process that shit. So it still took, that's been years, that's been a few years ago. It took me a while to process because remember, I ain't played the role of king in fucking eons. So I'm still having to remember everything as I go because the gods are teaching me on the job. So what was I alluding to? Anyway.
Everything froze. You saying everything froze?
Everything froze.
Yeah.
And just as quick as that shit froze, that shit started back up. The damn game was back on. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the gods still said, no, you can't go yet. Then they sent another police in there to question me. Then they was trying to find out who I was because I had lost my programming. I had forgotten the program that I was in. And so somebody had to come in and remind me that I was playing this particular role. So another police came and said, remember, you from a place called Greenwood. There's a school up there named Lander. You know some people up there. So they made me familiar with myself because I had to go out for a minute. I got disconnected from my whole earthly program. Yeah, but that's just some of the things I've gone through to make me courageous and a warrior for my people.
You ever took psychedelics, brother? You ever took psychedelics like ayahuasca or DMT or anything like that to break through the matrix? You ever did that?
Yes. I mean, shit, had it not been for the psychedelics, I'd still be a fucking obedient Negro. The psychedelics opened me up to access channels of my ancientness. And even the psilocybin, the sacred mushroom, has all been teachers to me. These great spirits that find themselves in the plant world are my brothers because we vibrate on a different frequency on a whole nother level. And we come into the game. I came into the game because I want the game to be better. Hell, I love all these people down here. I love everybody, all the people, all over the world, everywhere. I'm a cosmic king. So I'm not just a black king, I'm just a king who's black. But I love everybody. But I love the truth above all. And I don't die, but if I had to die, I would die for the truth. But I don't believe in death. So that ain't part of my damn conversation. Ain't no fucking dying for me. I'm immortal. I live as long as I want to live. I go out of the game when I get ready to go. Don't the fucking caveman decide when I go out the fucking game. A caveman does not determine when the fuck I go out the game. Trust that. Trust that. Now that's what you call frequency.
Indeed. Yeah. What's some of your imagination activation techniques? I think that's very important.
Okay, say for instance, anything black people have trouble manifesting things.
Yeah.
Because of the obsession of obsessiveness with it. But say for instance, being thoughts are the seeds of reality.
Mm-hmm.
But most people don't know what that means. Thoughts are the seeds of reality. In other words, before this could be a table, it had to be a thought.
Mm-hmm.
So what I do, one of the things, the way I manifest, I probably manifested, I probably gave birth to probably 13 to 15 temples, 10,000, at least 10,000 square feet and beyond. I open up big stores. But I do that through semen retention and thought activation. See, say for instance, if I'm the only one in the game that ain't fucking, I'm the motherfucker with all the power. Because all the other motherfuckers going to pleasure. No, but my power goes to helping people, loving people. So even when I'm with the honeys, even when I'm with my queens, I still don't give up the snake. I'm still going to harness the energy as long as I can harness it. And when I let the energy out, it's to empower the queens to further build this nation and to be in their most powerful modality. Because remember now, I'm a dragon. So my queen is a goddamn cosmic dragon. My mother. She got my power 12 motherfucking times. And I'm powerful. She got my power 12 times. You understand what I just said?
No, definitely.
That black woman is fucking God. And I carry her water. I bow to her fucking altar. That's what's up. Anything else is bullshit and high-tech coonery. That's what the fuck it is.
So you have several wives. How does it? Because some people say,
hear me. Queens, wives. When I played the role of Ramses, I had 52 sons, 17, 13 daughters. Because my essence had to be in the game. Because if the kingly energy is not in the game, the only fucking energy in the game is fucking boo. If the king's energy ain't in the game, the only damn energy in the game is niggas who can't get their pants aboard their motherfucking ass. Who looking more bitch than the bitches. Who want out bitch the bitch. So the king's energy has to be in the game. So at a point, polygamy is something that black women created. Because they didn't want their sisters alone, and we needed unity. Here, a child in Africa got 20 damn mothers in the same village. One particular, your wife may have a child and may not even keep it. Another sister in the village may keep the child. All children were equal. It was all love. So remember, American institutions don't work for us. This one single home shit don't work for us. Ain't no marriage working for us in America. Think about it. 95% of all marriages in the black neighborhood end in divorce and fucked up, and the woman is by herself with the children. You already know that. So polygamy around a king, a sisterhood is established around a king. I don't need women because I'm fucking horny. Hell, I don't even need to fuck. I don't need women because of that. I need women because I'm a fucking nation builder. Hell, as you know, the black woman in Egypt wore a crown of 7 serpents, which means she ruled 7 fucking continents. And I was her king. So I ain't talking to nobody about these bitches on penis patrol trying to micromanage a fucking king. I ain't with no bitches like that. Ain't nobody finna micromanage no motherfucking king. You can't fucking control boo. How the fuck you gonna control the alpha male? You can't control fucking boo. You can't control your fucking children. So I can control myself and I don't need 2 quarters. I don't need sex. So I can control myself so I can wait to get what the fuck I want. I don't need nothing. So I don't have to bow. I don't have to compromise. You understand that? I don't need 2 quarters. I don't need a place to stay. I don't need a woman to take care of me. I take care of women and children.
I want to get to some questions real quick, brother. We just passed the hour mark. We're going to get to some questions before we get out of here. Once again, get your questions ready, family. Once again, before we get to questions, I want to give a shout out to Tassili. Where did I put that fly at? I just had the flyer. I'm gonna
The ultimate goddess in creation, who been carrying the water.
indeed shout out to Tassili Mayat. Make sure y'all go to her restaurant too in Atlanta. My goodness, the
Food is blazing.
best vegan food out there, man. I mean, I go there all the time. So make sure y'all go to what's the name of Tassili's spot? What's the name of it? I forgot the name.
Raw reality.
No,
It's
that's
a raw
not.
reality.
I think it's
Raw.
Tassili's. Yeah, I'm bugging out.
Tassili's raw reality.
Yeah, Tassili's raw reality. Yeah. But listen, February 5th is going down. King Khurhu, Tassili Mayat. Oh my God, Sunday from 4 to 9. This is going to be at her other spot, Unity and Coffee Cafe, or 640 Evans Street in Atlanta, Georgia. Zip code 30310. So they're gonna have the food on deck if y'all want to eat. The brother's going to come there with the fire. And it's gonna be a good time, y'all. So if you're in the Atlanta area, make sure y'all come through. Let's get to somebody said is a slutty vegan. Hell nah. This Tassili got real vegan food. She got hell nah.
Oh yeah,
And then that's not to diss slutty vegan, but Tassili got the green. Yeah. The greens.
It's next level.
Yeah, next
it's
level.
Cosmic. Tassili is cosmic.
Let's get to some Q&A real quick. Let's see what the family is what's on the family's mind. Wow, this has been an interesting interview. I'm listening to the brother, y'all. I'm like, I know the brother was just gonna start talking like that. I heard you talk before, but wow, brother, you something else, man. I definitely
I don't bite my tongue. I bit my tongue for 400 goddamn years. That won't happen again.
It's a pleasure meeting different personalities and different expressions of that God energy, and you are definitely a unique God expression. So yeah, you're not a follower. You got a unique energy, brother. And I'm like, wow, okay. Let's somebody said, where are your shops located?
Okay. I'm in Greenwood, South Carolina. I got 3 locations. I'm in Union, South Carolina. I'm in Augusta, Georgia. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm in Columbia, South Carolina. I'm in a few other places. OrionsOracleShop.com. Go online and find me in my other locations. I got stores called Cosmic Goddess, Sankofa Crystal Sage, Sirius Sage. Another one is called Orion's Oracle. Another one called Orion's Oracle 5D. One is called Kemetic Science Institute. Another one is called the Sphinx Paw. I created all these institutions. So we don't know if you know it or not. I've been feeding everybody for a long time, long time. Long time we've been doing this. 53 plus years I've been doing this. It's been that long since I ate the dead. Since I had a carcass in my mouth. Since I ate or cut the cheese. Segue. Next question.
All right, brother. Let's get to the next question. How do you feel about, they want to know, how does he feel about affirmations?
Oh, that's a must. I subscribe to that highly. That's how you manifest, through affirmations, through affirming your reality, speaking into existence. But once again, this is why it's necessary to master the moral code. You cannot be a liar. You cannot be a cheat. You cannot be a thief. You cannot be a pedophile. You cannot beat your meat constantly. You cannot be in your lower self. You cannot just constantly be a prisoner in your carnal mind. Escape that dormant reality. Then get to a place in your higher self, 4th chakra and beyond. Okay, now you start to manifest your reality through your affirmation. You speak it, you write it down. You speak it, you write it down. And before you know it, your thoughts have become solid. But you don't attach lust to it or intense desire, because that makes it elusive. It makes it elusive. Because the whole idea is to perfect detachment from cravings and desires of the flesh. Because where there's desire, there's no peace. So if you want to know peace, you have to know a sense of self-centeredness to try to stay centered. And once you get centered, you're never too high or never too low. So you're never too excited. So therefore, you're always somewhere in the middle. Playing it like you need to play it. Mastering, self-mastery. Kingship is self-mastery, ruling over the carnal. And that's what black men have to do, come to realize that we were all standard bearers and we have to rule over the carnal. But the main thing black men need to do is stop eating and stop fucking. Stop eating and stop fucking, then you will stop lying. Then once you stop lying, then your words will have the power to manifest. Your words have the power to heal, to mystically reveal to those that need to know our ancient divine design. Right now, we are rising. And those that are not going to be able to access the 5D frequency, going their ass up in 5G, the 5th generation of electronic slavery, where the masses are reduced to asses and locked inside of a pair of goggles, inside of a computer program called the metaverse. And trust me, if you get some shit cut in the damn metaverse, that shit follow your monkey ass back to 3D. So realize you about to be in a fucking prison, following this fucking caveman with this electronic madness, just straight bullshit. Straight bullshit. Ain't nothing advanced about it. Ain't nothing technical about it. It's straight bullshit. To take you right now, black people supposed to be coming into their telepathic energy. You're supposed to be clairvoyant, ability to shapeshift, to disappear, to be in 1,000 places at the same time, to own your attitude, to have no restrictions, have no limitation, to have no boundaries. Hell, you are the sons and daughters of the fucking sun. We're the light creatures of this earth. So now it's time for us to return back to this lofty place in our own dome, where we used to roam freely. Inside the upper room, where still fragrant sweet flowers bloom. Yeah, what we talk about is self-love, self-nurturing, forgiveness of self, realizing who we are. But now it's time to shine like the stars we are. We're the quasars in this game. Don't get this shit twisted. We wear the crown, which means we deal with neck-up operations when we remember ourselves. Now, this shit role we playing now in the general population, this chicken shit role we playing now, we have never fallen this fucking low in our whole anthology. We've never been this fucking low. So I had to come off the cognitive bench and come in this bitch with righteous indignation. I'm not sitting up and watching a fucking bunch of beta males decide how the fuck black men gonna be received with fucking cartoons on their fucking t-shirts. And you're in a fucking war. You being killed all over the fucking planet all day long, every day. And you the only one ain't got a fucking voice. Everybody got a goddamn voice but you. You got all the resources. You got all the land, but you ain't got a damn voice because you to become punked and ruled by fear. I call upon all the African prime ministers, all the African kings to get the white people their fucking clothes back, put your own goddamn clothes on, study your own motherfucking discipline, get these motherfuckers their religion back, get these motherfuckers all their shit back and go get your own shit. You the original shit. Ashe.
Brother, how do you feel about the sexual art without ejaculation?
Tantra. That's what time it is. You making contact with the spirit. You in the eyes. I'm in my queen's eyes. If I'm making love, I'm in the eyes. I'm dealing with spirit. I'm not dealing with flesh. Okay, so the whole idea is it's become spiritually realized through sexuality. Your body becomes instruments for the divine to take place in your mind. And so, as you may use 1% lust to amplify 95% love, the idea is to make love, to make passionate love, but by the same token, to resurrect your queen, to empower her with her strength, to help her remember herself. You chant, you sing, you do poetry. You sing her song because she has to remember herself. It is your job to help the dark feminine, the black woman, the mother goddess, remember herself. And as she remembers herself, she comes to our rescue. Because that's where the real power is. That's why the earth is fucked up right now, because the black woman is out on her throne. So the whole earth is fucked up. So rather than waiting on the cosmic mother or the cosmic goddess, we supposed to be waiting on her damn son. Yeah, shit. The wait is over. We're not waiting on anybody. Matter of fact, I think his blood was caught in the cup. So the cup has always been here, which means the vessel of the feminine. Now remember now, the black woman gives her blood once a month. She channeled the cosmic aid into the earth once a month. So she bleeds once a month, but she ain't got to die to give life. The other character got to die to give life. They can only get the blood one time. So here, if we need the blood here, we need the dark feminine. We need the blood from the cosmic goddess, the black woman, the Africoid. Here, that's the real blood. Here, her son ain't got the blood. The dark feminine has the blood. Once again, every month she gives her blood.
Somebody wants to know, is there a woman's version of semen retention?
Yes, especially if she used to having 7, 8 orgasms. Suppose she curtail that shit down to 2, or opt not to even have an orgasm. So guess what happens if she forego the orgasm? Say, for instance, when I make love to the queen. Okay, so now I don't ejaculate. Okay, so now everything I pull through the queen comes from the cosmic goddess on high, come from the Milky Way, from the spiral galaxy that I'm bringing through the dark feminine, my woman, my queen. Okay, so now all her energy is inside of me, and I didn't ejaculate. Okay, so now I use all that energy the next day to heal all the people, to love the people, to grow the business. But I don't settle for immediate gratification. That's not while I'm in the act. So once you start to perfect self-mastery, you can make love continuously for days without ejaculating. And that's what you want to do so that you can activate your third eye. So you can be back into your center of imagination and creativity. You know, we're the creative ones. We're the loving ones. We're the truthful ones. But now it's time for us to return love back to the planet. So for some of us have to run the risk of, losing listeners or whatever. But the truth has to be told. Mm-hmm. We have to tell the truth. I'm a soldier of the truth. And so I won't ever back down off the truth. I'm programmed a different kind of way.
They want to know
the truth, huh?
They want to know, do you fast often or eat very little?
I'm fasting now. I'm fasting because when I need to get into another frequency range, when I need to break the matrix, I stop eating. Because remember now, everything I eat is all illusion. So if you need a chicken sandwich, the bullet is real. Now remember, with me, no weapon formed against me can prosper. But if I needed a damn chicken sandwich, that bullet is real. If I'm a slave to anything in the matrix, I vicariously give power to everything else in the matrix. So this is why you have to perfect detachment to escape the matrix, which is the bowels of the Caucasoid mind, which is my shadow, my dark shadow. So fasting is really good. That's one of the best ways, the quickest ways to the light. Fasting, stop eating. Once you stop eating, you detach from the illusion. Once you detach from the illusion, hell, you become God after 3 or 4 to 7 days. Mm-hmm. You become God again. Mm-hmm. But as long as you eat the illusion, see, this is why, think why people die. If I want to live to be 300 years old, I eat once every 3 days, because the more I eat, the more I die. So every day, we only eat once a day at the end of the day. So we fast every day. We just don't do Ramadan 30 days or whatever. We don't eat all day, every day. Because the food, shit, is a damn tranquilizer. It slows you down, makes you stupid, and it starts to kill you. So for us, less is more. And if you eat the animals, you eat all the negativity that goes with the animals. And then if you eat the animals, you cannot access the 5D frequency. I drive the 5D chariot. You cannot get in 5D if you need to eat the animals. So if the animals can't trust you, we don't want to trust your ass. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, raise your vibration, perfect your love, forgive everybody, plant-based diet, start fasting, start detaching from the cell phone, start unplugging, because they're going to unplug your ass anyway. But I want you to start unplugging before they unplug you. You're going to get your ass unplugged. Know that. And remember now, you got habits now that out your ass. You got habits that you can't walk to the bathroom without that damn phone. You're a straight slave. You're a straight electronic slave. Go on that minute. Then start to deal with it and start to perfect detachment. Now, if you want your telepathy to come online, your clairvoyance, your third eye to come online, how the hell your third eye gonna come online with all these fucking microwaves in your fucking ear? How? Your frequency constantly changing. Because of the pocket police, the cell phone, the tracking device, I Spy, the demonic force. Put them in your pocket. Now remember now, everybody who got a cell phone over 2 years, getting tumors on the brain. Every other damn surgery in the hospital, tumors on the brain, because whoever side they use the phone on. Mm-hmm. And most men can't have babies. Nobody can damn reproduce themselves now. Even black people can't reproducing themselves now. Cell phone.
Yeah, testosterone is at an all-time low, they said.
Exactly. But once again, processed food, Bill Gates on the phone, on all the farms, on the food, on all the crazy food, While he also owns Planned Parenthood. And you understand, America will be eating its young, literally. America eats its young, literally.
They want to know, what do you think about alcohol?
What do Native Americans think about alcohol? Goddamn.
Wow.
What does Native American think about alcohol? Shit. We don't need no fucking alcohol. We need light and love. We don't need to run from nothing. We don't need to escape anything. We need to go inward. We need to conquer inner space and find a trace and lead us back to a holy place inside our own domes. You need to be quiet. You need to watch grass grow. You need to go to the lake and watch water flow. You need to sit down and be still so you can hear yourself, so you can activate your God chip and your chip of righteous indignation and deactivate. I come to deactivate your fear chip. I come to deactivate your fear chip. Right now, your fear chip is being deactivated. Now you're one with your divine desire. Now you've perfected access and restoration of your ancient mind, futuristically for right now. You have been disengaged from the fear molecule. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. You're being made mind, body, spirit, soul. It is your time to shine like the beautiful star.
Yeah, brother.
Wow! That's just LOVE. You understand?
Man, brother, you are a character, man. Oh,
I'm
man.
the LOVE. I told you that. I told you, just because I wear the noose, don't forget I wear the crown.
Oh, man. I love it, man. I love it. Let's see.
No
they want
shackles and chains can keep me from you.
We talked about psychedelics. They also want to know what you think about weed, because a lot of people say they use weed to tap in. What do you think?
Okay,
about
now
weed?
weed is okay if it's done at the end of the day. If you wake up smoking that shit, you never wake up. If you wake up smoking that shit, you don't wake up that day. Your real energy don't come alive till 2 o'clock. Now, if you smoke the weed after 6 o'clock, it's a whole nother experience. But if you smoking that shit all during the day like a fucking cigarette, you're going to do some great shit one day. One day, you're going to do some mighty great shit. One day. It creates a state of procrastination. So the weed will drive and rule your energy if you don't rule it. Weed is a spirit. And it loves you now, but it loves you in moderation. So your thing is to perfect detachment, not to be a slave to anything, but love. Love is contagious. Be addicted to love. Is spirit of forgiveness.
Is weed a masculine or feminine spirit? Do you know?
I'm conjuring. Okay, now when we talk about spirit, we ain't talking about physicality.
Okay.
You know, the spirit don't know gender.
Okay.
The spirit know love, peace, balance, order. Now remember, we just know gender when we come into the matrix.
Right.
Other than that, it's a singularity, it's not a duality. It's just one. We just experiencing. We just in one room in God's mind. We just experiencing the game of life in this living theater. But it's shit just like Monopoly. At the end of the day, all the shit go back in the box, man. All the shit go back in the box. It's all illusion. It all go back in the box. You understand what the fuck I'm telling you? It's definitely a game.
Yeah.
Living theater. So if it's living theater, then you're here to perfect your truth, your resurrection, your spiritual cultural perfection, to return to a place of high moral codes, of high virtue, of pure light and pure love. Because if we're to exist in longevity and stay in the game a long time, as in Egypt, we have to perfect the laws of Ma'at. We have to be the standard bearers. We have historical context that speaks to that. So we can access that program. It's still in our genetic information. So all we have to do is create the right situation, right environment, and start to give birth to ourselves. We're who we're waiting on. Everybody's tried to make us think we're the body. That's why we got hung, lynched, raped, crackers in Belgium and all over Africa, cutting motherfuckers' arms off, cutting knees off, cutting legs off, just to make us think we're the body. Just to make us think we're the body. But guess what? We orchestrated that shit on another level, on another level of consciousness, because we couldn't get back to the Star Series unless the fall was complete. So when my fall was complete, I could start my ascent back home. So everything that has happened, I ain't mad at nobody. I love everybody, even though I went through thousands of years of shit. It was my fault that I went through that because I fell away from my moral code. And once I fell away from my moral code, I fell dimensionally. I fell back into the 3D mundane reality where I think I'm the body, where it's ruled by fear and ignorance, all this other bullshit is ran by, versus love and light and peace and truth and courage and patience and power and forgiving spirit, thus leading to all the sacred virtues and access to the superpowers. Like people, you got superpowers. You got serious superpowers. But all of them are based on honesty and truth in the ways of Ma'at. You have to be in your most virtuous state. You have to be moral. You have to know self-love. You have to have cultural integrity. You have to love you. In the case of the black woman, you can no longer keep choosing the black baby doll or the white baby doll. You got to choose the black one in your image. I understand you've not been celebrated. You've not been loved. I failed. You failed. Okay, but shit, the fall is over. Now we need to perfect self-love. Everything that you created before you went to sleep still awaits you to reclaim. All your fabrics and textiles and clothes are running the stores where your culture is reserved, where your truth is reserved. You're the greatest one in the whole game on earth, but you're carrying everybody else's water but your own. Now, I'm singing your song. I'm bowing to you. In my mind, you are Almighty God, the triple black of the space, the dark feminine, the original nurturer, the mother goddess of this creation. So the black woman has loved and cared for everybody on the fucking planet. So now it's time for her exalted state to take place.
Let me ask you this. I'll say, my brother. Let me ask you this. Now you're ancient soul. You've had many incarnations down here. When did we start to think that we were the body? Because you're talking about this fall. Was it ancient? Was it Egypt? Was it Atlantis? When did we start to really
think in Egypt? In Egypt, okay. Now remember, now Egypt was all throughout Africa. Mm-hmm. We great all throughout Africa, not just fucking Egypt, because they want to take that out of Africa. So we great all throughout Africa. We got great institutions every fucking where we at. I don't care where we are. We great. I don't care where we are. But you got to realize now, you know, I'm in the game. I'm in the garden. When I'm in the garden, I'm in purity. I'm straight. Okay, but now listen, the game goes on for fucking eons. We've been in the game for fucking eons. At some point, I fall away from my moral code. In order for the game to be perpetual, at some point I got to fall. So every 36,000 years, I got to fall. So the material man can rule. So we have this age, and then it comes back around to me again. But if life is to last forever and ever and ever, it has to be stages and ages. So every now and then, I got to get my ass kicked. I got to forget my truth. But hell, I remember my truth. I got my crown now. I ain't got a baseball cap. I remember my damn self. So the game is okay. We created the game. But now if I set up and invent somebody, because remember now, these clones and shit ain't nothing new. We've been doing that. Right. We created Europeans. He'll tell you himself he found himself one day in the damn cave with no story other than the story I gave him. But once again, I did that in 5D frequency and beyond. I fell from 5D back into 3D when my moral code took hits. So once my moral code took hits, I could no longer access the power. I'm a sun king, so I can scorch motherfuckers. I can burn motherfuckers up. Okay, I lost that power in 3D. I don't have that power. You understand? I was a slave to the flesh, not to the spirit. So if I'm a slave to the flesh, I can rule by fear. I can be ruled by lust, greed, envy, vanity, ego. And you know, that's what rules the fucking West, ego. So at the end of the day, we have to perfect love. We have to perfect emotional detachment. We can't be a slave to emotion. And we have to have courage. And we have to have conviction. But we should be charged with the spirit of making the earth and its inhabitants a better place, a happier place. I mean, I'm sorry, all these motherfuckers running around in Africa with all this motherfucking shit. We don't want China in Africa. We don't want to be China. We don't want to be Europe. We want to be fucking Africa. So we're the damn standard bearers. These motherfuckers who can't hold the sun gaze ain't no fucking standard bearers. What the fuck they doing all over fucking Africa? Africa for Africans, at home and abroad. Marcus Mosiah, Garvey. Africa for Africans, at home and abroad. So that needs to be on everybody's damn lip. That's what you need to burn candles to. That's where you need to weaponize your thoughts to. Giving the people in Africa, my brothers and sisters, myself, is a fucking break. We need a break.
We're gonna take two more questions before we get out of here. The next one, brother, they want to know, how do we start with astral travel and astral projection?
Okay, the first thing you got to do, stop lying, cheating, because those are aspects of the gods. That shit gods do. You ain't gonna be a regular Negro and access all these high-ass frequencies, or regular anybody. So my point is, once you start to establish virtue, once you start to establish a moral code, because certain frequency are privileged to certain people. Everybody can't fly.
That's facts. That's facts.
Everybody can't disappear. Everybody can't shapeshift. But if you start to perfect your moral code, if you start to be more sweeter, more innocent, more loving, more caring, more sharing, more all us weism, then these gifts start to rekindle themselves. And they become automatic. Because you can be sitting down and all of a sudden you're traveling, you in Egypt, you in different places throughout the damn galaxy. You can access all these different frequency ranges, but not when you have all these insatiable lusts, when you're greedy, when you're mean-spirited, when you're ugly, when you don't have a moral code. You can't access that. You can't access the higher planes of consciousness because it takes a certain amount of goodness. And so embrace the goodness. Embrace the love. Embrace your neighbor. Embrace the truth. Love somebody. Forgive somebody. Help somebody out.
Yo, I love when you bust out and just start singing. You be talking, then you'll just start singing out of nowhere, man. I like that, brother. I like that, man. I like that, man. Let's get to. I was gonna do one more, but this is real good. I'm gonna do two more. They want to know about the ringing in the ears. What's your thoughts? A lot of people are hearing ringing in the ears.
I got that.
What's your?
I got too. But now remember now, the ringing in the ears. Okay, now 5G, the cell phone. Now remember now, you're no longer just 100% natural now. You got a pocket police. You got a tracking device. You got a brain in your pocket. You got a brain in your pocket. Okay, so now, as you are being robotized, as you become an automatron, as you are becoming fodder for the metaverse, the 2D reality, the nation that wears goggles. The ringing of the ears, I'm telling you now, you got to start detaching. You got to start unplugging. It's going to get worse. You have to start unplugging. It's going to be harder and harder for you to stay inside your body as they turn the 5G up and you got the cell phone. It's going to be harder and harder to stay grounded. Anxiety going to be so intense, you're going to believe it. By the way, I got a product called Herbal Liquid Prozac. This shit takes away anxiety, irrational fears, confusion, brain fog. Now remember, now undo what they do. So make sure you check Orion'sOracleShop.com. I got everything that you need to start to reboot your brain, to start to eliminate any kind of illnesses in the body. You know, I'm a herbalist, I'm a shaman, I'm a priest, I'm a healer, I'm a mystery revealer. I wear a lot of hats, a lot of crowns. I'm a servant.
Say that. We got 2,500 people in the building. So say that again. What's the name of your shop, brother? What is it?
Orion'sOracle.com. Yeah, Orion'sOracleShop.com. Now, Orion, the constellation, Oracle, the voice of God.
Yeah.
I'm the Oracle, the voice of God. ORACLE. Orion'sOracleShop.com. Now, remember, I got a lot of different locations. I'm a healer, the mystery revealer. I don't practice medicine. I'm a healer. Major difference between me and somebody practicing medicine. So you always have good results. And remember, at the end of the day, there's love that heals. Love that heals. I just put it in elixirs. So Orion'sOracleShop.com. But remember, that everybody's trying to mimic my page. Everybody's stealing. I probably got 100 damn pages out there. But they ain't mine. So I don't beg nobody for money. I don't go ask nobody for nothing. If you got something, you just sit. I don't ask for nothing, so that won't be me asking for money.
Yeah, the clones out there on Instagram, family. Make sure you watch out for that. They're all over Instagram.
They take it all the time.
Yeah,
I tell you, they call everybody taking the people's money.
Man, let's get to this last question, and I'm curious to know your answer to this too, brother. Your thoughts on UFOs and ships.
Okay.
You seem like you got abducted before. You ever got abducted, man?
Okay, but here it is. See the whole thing about it. Okay, see, remember.
Yeah.
Material man, mechanical man. Now remember, we go to every star system. In my museum, I got the bark, not only the bark of Ra, but I got boats that we went to different cosmic regions in the interior of Africa, not just Egypt now. So we've always traveled in the macabre, like you said, not necessarily the physicality, because we know, brother, at the end of the day, I need you to get this now. Everything is an illusion. It's a simulation. Now, nobody's been to the moon in a machine. Now, of course, we've been to the moon, but that's through the macabre. But ain't nobody been nowhere in no damn machine, because it's not possible to grow out a firecracker to the fucking moon. Now, once you transcend this, that's why I say, you're not the body. So a spirit has no boundaries. So a spirit can travel anywhere it wishes to travel once it knows itself. But you have to realize now, for 400 past years, your ass been in the bowels of the white mind, a caveman mind. So your reach ain't fucking far. Your reach ain't fucking far. Know that. You got to escape that fucking mental tyranny before you can think about astral travel, divine ascension. You got to escape that slavish ass mentality first. But hell, I missed the question though. Come back.
Your thoughts on UFOs and ships.
UFO.
Yeah.
Okay, my thoughts on UFO. America got the fucking UFOs. Europe got the UFOs. Chinese people got the UFOs. Now remember their technology that they let you see. Think about the technology that they share with you. Now think about technology that they don't share with your ass. Oh, that's where UFOs coming from. Now remember, right now in your bedroom through your cell phone, just like you see me in your room now, they can project a whole fucking space invasion in the sky or in your room coming out of your wall through the cell phone.
Man.
Oh yeah, remember the cell phone is smart, not for your ass though. It's smart for the creators of it. They know exactly what the fuck they doing. They taking you out of yourself. They taking your ass out of yourself. Your brain is in your pocket now. You got brain fog. You can't remember your name. You don't know what the hell. You can't decode 2 + fucking 2 now without mashing keys on the damn pocket police. So at some point, let me stress this. I can't stress this enough. You have to perfect detachment.
Keep saying that. You keep saying that. That's important.
You have to perfect detachment from this electronic enslavement.
Yeah.
That's the next level. That's the next slavery. Electronic enslavement, where the masses will reduce their asses and locked inside of a computer program. Your brain is in your pocket. The cell phone has become your brain. You become an electronic slave. Now you write for the metaverse. So the minute they turn the 5G up, headaches, brain fog, all kinds of things start to happen with you. So day by day, the way out is in. The way home is within. Quiet time is the best time. Learn to be with yourself. Learn to manage yourself. Learn to discipline yourself. Prepare yourself to exist in a higher vibration. Prepare yourself to exist in a place of love and light and healing. That's what's in the game now. So I come in the game not to bring us more hostility, not to bring us more anger, not to bring us more hatred. I came to bring us togetherness, to love, to know peace, to know truth, to know splendor, to know royalty, to know the goddess, divine, and the return to her power again. In our mind, as alpha males, I worship the dark feminine. I carry her water. I'm her king. She's the cosmic goddess. I'm her king in the earth. And she works through the dark feminine, my mother, my sister, my auntie. A goddess is to me.
Indeed. My brother, leave your contact info, your shop info, and say the name of that product you mentioned one more time for everybody before we get out of here.
But I got everything, though. I can cure everything but death. And if I catch your ass when you ain't 48 hours cold, we can retrieve the dead. So my point is, death is an illusion, too. OrionsOracleShop.com, that's on the internet. But know that in Greenwood, we got the Cosmic Goddess. We got Africa House Wellness Center. We got Natural Remedies. In Charlotte, North Carolina, we got Comedic Science Institute. In Columbia, South Carolina, we got Orion's Oracle 5D. We got Orion's Oracle. In Augusta, Georgia, we got Sirius Sage Alchemic Shop. And we got something everywhere. So just call one store or one temple and we'll get connected with all of them. And I ship all over the world. So no, I bring you love, I bring you light, I bring you power, I bring you peace, I bring you protection. I bring you total, complete resurrection. It's your time to shine like the quasar star you are. So all over the world, know that the universe has not forgotten you. Know that the universe has your back. Know that I'm a cosmic king and I come to do the bidding of the dark feminine. Ashe.
Ashe, my brother. Once again, family is going down this Sunday, February 5th at Unity and Coffee Cafe, 640 Evans Street in Atlanta, Georgia. That's tomorrow. I'm saying Sunday. Tomorrow is going down tomorrow, y'all. Healers, Alchemy, and Food for Thought lecture series with this brother right here, King Khurhu, Queen Mother Tassili Mayat. It's going to be amazing. Make sure y'all pass through if y'all in the area. With that being said, definitely a pleasure having you on the show, man. Definitely a pleasure having you keep it up, man. Keep doing what you're doing, brother. Your energy is like I said, it's one of a kind, brother. I could tell you're not a slave to the phone, right?
Me never had one of this thing,
man. Yeah,
never had one of this thing.
That's so rare. I never met anybody you never had a cell phone ever.
Never had one. Won't get caught dead with one of them motherfuckers. I'm telepathic. I'm clairvoyant. I can shapeshift. I can disappear. I can be in 1,000 places at the same time. I own my reality. Remember now, the cell phone is enslavement. We're not meant to be strapped. We're in the age now of Aquarius, where all the phantasmagoric things start to take place. All the wonder, all the fairy tale things, all the things of wonder. That's how we're in now. But if you become a computer slave, if you become locked into that stuff that they're doing in fear-based realities, it's going to be suffering, a lot of suffering, too much suffering. And the earth is people are already suffering too much. That's why I had to come in the game, because talking about crying, I couldn't stop fucking crying in that realm. Because remember, the gods love us, and to see us separated from our truth, it's hard for them to take. Because, this was a beautiful planet with beautiful cultures and beautiful people. And the virus came and killed all the indigenous people, wiped out all the indigenous cultures to give us a fucking pinstripe suit and a styrofoam fucking cup and a billboard. I wouldn't follow that motherfucker to a zoo.
With that, man, listen. With that being said, family, we get out here. I'll see y'all tomorrow if y'all in the Atlanta area. King Khurhu, Black Magic, my brother. I would like you to come on the program again if you got time in the future, man.
Definitely. We'll stay in touch.
Indeed, man. It was a pleasure. Take care, all right, my brother?
I love you. Peace, power. And I love everybody out there. I love you. I love you. I love you. Stay strong.
I'll probably see you tomorrow, brother. I'll probably see you tomorrow.
One love.
Peace, family.
Blessings.